Hello everyone, Mathrall here, and sorry about that, a little bit of awkward intro. I have to change something on my Discord. But anyway, what we are going to be doing here is I'm going to be playing 7 Days to Die again with you guys. I am doing a single player campaign mode. It is very possible I will be doing multiplayer sessions eventually if you guys so desire. But as it stands currently, I'm just going to do it on single player, because if you guys haven't heard, Alpha 17 is coming out soon-ish. So this means, thank you game, this means that there's going to be a lot of changes coming to the game, which I am personally very excited for. I forgot to grab the bedroll. There we go. But yeah, so I'm very excited for what Alpha 17 may have to offer. I did read some about it. There's a lot coming. There's even more coming as we keep finding information out. The dev team has been really outdoing themselves with the amount of content they're going to be putting into the game. I know some people are like, well, it's been going on for a while, they've been saying about it, and while this is very true, it's also very true that they are, looking into making the game better. So, personally, it's just like, try to have a little bit of faith in them at least, because a lot of the changes that they are making are big changes, so it won't be anything small. And like I said, it's even to the extent of they are reworking their engine. So I mean, that takes a lot of work, and it takes a lot for them to be able, well, any company to really be able to do that kind of stuff. So personally, I would say, bear with them. It's coming. It's just a point of when. Personally, I'm looking for it to be mildly soon. Not too soon, but mildly soon. Now, as far as this session goes, I did turn up the difficulty a little bit to make things a bit more interesting. And probably what I'll be doing mostly is whenever I have... I don't know why that's on there. Whenever there's a blood moon, I'll probably doing more with it than whenever there's not a blood moon. So you'll be seeing a lot of blood moon episodes versus other stuff. Now, of course, if it gets into multiplayer, then you might be seeing other stuff as well. Okay, we need a lot of arrows. Let's make as many as I can. Right now, I just want to get my rocks built up a little bit. Stone is a very big deal in the beginning. I know everybody has their different preferred methods of what is the most important, and that actually has a big impact on the game. Like, you would not believe the difference of experience I have versus the experience my friends have. It's kind of astonishing in some aspects of the difference of how this game really functions for everybody. Okay, so I need wood frames. I never settle for the first login area. I think that's a bad idea, because mostly because you want to find your trader. Thought I seen something moving over there. I'm like, no. Whoa, that's not what I want to do. Because I got to upgrade this so we can get these quests done. So now we need to craft a campfire. This is one thing I wish they would do differently, is that if you craft your campfire, I think you should be able to pick it up right away. And I know a lot of people would say, no, that's not right either, but Is it really right to have to place a campfire and hold off finding your trader? Okay. Actually, I think finding the trader should be the first thing you have to do. I'm actually very close to a trader. That's actually fantastic. Now, I don't think I'll be able to kill this pig here with the bow. By the way, I'll show you guys a little bit of a trick. If you get a headshot on it, it'll actually one hit. Even with like some crossbows and bows themselves, you'll be able to one hit them kind of efficiently. There we go. I'll say I'm hoping to get a bone from here so I can get a bone shiv, so I can get a better turnout of what I can get from this guy. Alright, so I do have I have good weaponry. Starting out, I have very good weaponry. Oh, and I should say this is a random gen map. I only really like doing a random gen. While the Navskin map is really cool, I really like the random gen maps. I think they have a lot to offer as far as gameplay goes. Alright, we found our trader. Oh, it's Trader Wrecked. He's a bit of an a-hole. And you guys will see why soon. See, especially since I am playing single player mode, the land claim block is kinda useless, because zombies can damage your blocks regardless. So you're not using it for the sake of the zombies, you're using it for the sake for other players. So this is why it's actually important to loot lockers too. You can get better clothes. Okay, I don't know where I'm going to end up, so we're going to wear this, and we're going to take that and scrap that. I don't want the boy cap. I don't like that cap. Hopefully a wrench? Lead. Cooking pot? Nothing. Anything? Anything at all. Alright, no loot. No loot at all. Chem station. You'll give me loot, right? Vitamins. Poop. Poop is awesome, actually. I know it seems pointless, but it is very awesome for the sake of compost and fertilizer. Things for growing your own goods.
You're not bringing counterfeit money in here, are you?
I'll give him credit. That was actually one of the nicest things I've ever heard him say. He's usually kind of a prick. Alright, see, this is one of my favorite places to go because, well, there's always going to be stuff you need. Mostly because I like getting the solar panel stuff eventually.
Careful out there.
I don't like that message. It sounds very creepy and very foreboding. Okay, so I see a town in the distance over there. That might be where I head. There's a trader here, so that's actually not too bad. But I just seen, I believe, another area to my left. So let's go down this hill a little bit so I can see better because of all these trees. Yeah, there's a town over there, but there's also a town over there. Alright. So the question is, which one do I go for? I think I'm going to go... well, you know, we're going to go this way. I'm already heading this way. Although that one is a lot closer, it looks like. Rotten flesh. I like getting it. It helps out a little bit. Ooh, first aid kit, skull cap. Okay, let's scrap that and take everything else because I need the rest of that. That's actually something else they're doing too soon, is they're actually expanding your inventory slots. So that's going to be really, really good. It's not going to be expanded in the sense of where it's going to be easy. Like most of the things in this game, it's going to have different perks that will branch it out further. I know it's early on, so I like getting as many bird's nests as I possibly can. Ooh, there's the cooking pot. I need that. I need that. Let's drop that. Okay, what kind of biome is that town in? See, I know it's close to the forest. It looks like the burnt biome, partially. So if I follow this road, I can see another town, and here's a small town that's in the burnt biome. I don't want to be in the burnt biome. I don't mind the burnt biome compared to the apocalypse biome, but oof. I prefer the grasslands more than anything. Probably the grasslands, and then maybe, yeah, grasslands, the desert, low grade, kind of in between forestry and desert, and then the snow, and then apocalypse, no matter what is last. It's just horrendous. I run into way more zombie dogs than I would ever care to have to even know exist. Because zombie dogs are absolutely horrendous. Now, unlike some of my other playthroughs of this game, I am not going to be hiding underground at all. So there's going to be none of that. No underground base, because one of the things I heard about Alpha 17 is they're going to re-enable the fact that zombies can dig. And I don't know to what extent they will be able to dig. So personally, I'd rather not have to find out the hard way and be underground and have them knocking on my roof. Looks like where I'm heading might be perfect. We'll just get through this day one, and then I'm going to call it an episode because I don't want to drag you guys too long. Come on, something good in the car. Cars usually always... nothing. I was going to say cars usually always have good loot, but this time it was nothing. Alright. We're soon at that town. I'm going to let my stamina recover here a little bit. This random gym map actually doesn't look bad. Some of them get really funky. But yeah, so there's going to be no underground bases. Probably what you guys will miss, unless you guys want to see it, is me building a base and getting settled in before the blood moon, which probably won't miss anything because, well, I'm pretty confident in my skills in this game. I'm yet to really run into any major issues unless I get surrounded by a pack of zombie dogs. or a pack of wolves. That's like the only issue I've ever come across. Well, maybe ferals. Ferals can be kind of a pain too, but you know what I mean. Okay, we have this up here, so I want to get some water. Some Wawa. Huh. Usually water towers have, well, just that, water laying about them. This one, however, did not. Alright, but as you can see, we got another water tower over here. We have what looks to be potato plants. So that's fantastic. Okay, here we go. Here's some water. Since I have a cooking pot, I can actually take care of that pretty easily. Okay. That's a wolf. Just take off in the other direction. Alright, I'm actually in a decent sized town. So, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to find a house. And I'm going to take it over. Personally, I like going for... Well, actually, now that I'm in single player mode, it doesn't really matter what kind of building I take over. Well, there's certain buildings that kind of stand out more if you take them over, because you have to modify them to an extent. I want that house right there. I've never seen one like this, so I want it. Okay, there's zombies everywhere now, apparently. There's some actual pretty cool buildings. It's actually kind of like an actual town, you know, with the sidewalk. But these buildings won't do too well because they're so tightly together. So let's go down this way a little bit. Hopefully there's something even better yet. And there is. I could go for the diner, but I want that building right there. That was pretty easy. Let's eat that. Alright, we'll be pretty well on the outskirts of town then, which actually is kind of a desirable location for me. I don't want to take over a gas station because gas stations, while they're very good, I hear something walking. Alright, there he is. I would really rather not have to deal with him. So if we can get him to go away, that would be absolutely fantastic. Okay, now he's going away, of course. Yeah. Let's hold the grill. Okay, short pipe. You know what? I'll need that relatively soon for making the bellows and other stuff like that. Okay, it looks like I'm going to have a vending machine in my base, which is absolutely fantastic. The reason why that is fantastic is because, well, you get to have basically unlimited water because it restocks every so many days. So as long as I have tokens, I will be able to keep getting water containers. Oh. What? Okay. Not too worried about the downstairs. I want to clear out this second story yet. Always like getting these for glass. Fortunately, I didn't get anything. I actually noticed I don't see the way upstairs yet. That's actually kind of interesting. Ooh, that was right by my head, dude. Yeah, see, I like these buildings for this factor right up here. Especially in a multiplayer setting, because you can have the second story as like your main base, and then up here you can kind of break it down a bit, and you can actually make like a farm up here without it being too different. And the good news is I have plenty of storage. And the storage early on is actually very handy. Oh, look at that, more water. Okay, so I'm going to use some of this. This is going to be like the food sense cornmeal's already in here. So I can get rid of the meats too. Alright, let's pick these up. Always nice to pick up chairs and break them down. High ammo. I can't complain about getting ammo. And this main room here is actually already lit up too, so I'm actually really happy with this outcome. Like, I actually got everything I really like getting in a base very early on. And I'm not going to worry about those two doors, well, this door right here. I'm just going to worry about stuff like this that can make sound. Well, I should make this door quick. We'll put these doors up. This way, I know it's not in a PvP setting. I'm going to lock them anyway. That'll actually kind of help protect me just a little bit. So if I hear zombies coming, I'll know. You see, another nice thing about these kind of bases is they have lights everywhere. So whenever you do get electricity running and going, you actually already have the electricity capabilities. There we go. And look at that, no zombie in here. Fantastic. That wasn't fantastic. I wanted loot. Alright, I just noticed the camera was up awfully high. There we go. Whoa, 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 let's not damage that box. Oh, paintbrush. It's just a paintbrush. Alright, so we're actually pretty good. And actually, if I think about it, even though I'm playing single player mode, might actually be best for me to have a base up here on the roof and then add another story, making it even better yet. And there's reasons why, and I will show you in a later video. Alright, that'll do it for today's episode, so thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, later guys.